This is an advertisement for a premium dark chocolate brand called DALL-E. It looks delicious, expensive and professional, right? It is also completely fake. I created the brand, the slogan and the image using an artificial intelligence called DALL-E 3 in about 30 seconds. Now, if I told you a robot made this, if I slapped a giant warning label on it saying AI generated, would you trust it less? Would you think the chocolate tastes worse? Most psychologists, policymakers and maybe even you would say yes. Now, this concept is called algorithm aversion, meaning humans naturally distrust machines. And for my bachelor thesis, I decided to put this psychological theory to the test. I didn't just want to read about it, I wanted to really measure it myself. So I designed a control experiment with 140 participants. I showed them ads for hedonic products like the chocolate and utilitarian products like a running shoe. Half the people saw the images as they are, the other half saw them with a clear evidence-based transparency label. I was convinced that the group seeing the label would rate the ads as less competent, less trustworthy and less engaging. But then I ran the data through Python, performed fancy statistics like a Mann-Whitney U-test, and the results? Well, they were the exact opposite of what I expected, and they revealed a hidden divide in our society that I didn't see coming. To understand why this matters, we have to look at the current landscape. Governments are rushing to pass laws like the EU AI Act. The logic is that transparency is the ultimate solution. If we tell people something is AI, then we protect them. But this creates a dilemma for marketers and engineers. We assume that a disclosure label acts like a warning sign, like a high sugar label on food. Now, previous research, like Dietworth's 2015 study, coined the term algorithm aversion. It showed that humans judge algorithms much more harshly than they judge other humans. So if a human makes a mistake, we forgive them. But if an algorithm makes a mistake, we lose all faith in it. So theoretically, explicitly telling a consumer an algorithm made this should trigger that aversion. It should signal a lack of human touch, a lack of soul, and a lack of quality. And that was my hypothesis. I was ready to prove that transparency kills credibility. Now, to test this, I needed high-fidelity assets. So I used DALL-E 3. For the chocolate, I prompted for a high-quality photorealistic advertisement for a premium dark chocolate brand called DALL-E. The image features a square of rich chocolate snapping open, revealing a smooth silky truffle filling inside. The chocolate rests on a dark luxurious satin fabric or dark slate stone. Dramatic warm spotlighting highlights the texture and the shine of the chocolate. Cacao powder is lightly dusted around. The atmosphere is indulgent and sensual. Include the brand name DALL-E in an elegant serif font on the packaging fold nearby and a small tagline, tasty forbidden. Square aspect ratio 1:1. And for the shoe, I asked for a high-quality photorealistic advertisement for a high-performance running shoe called Aero Stride. The shoe is modern, featuring breathable mesh and a thick, advanced foam sole, colored in dynamic electric blue and neon lime. It is positioned dynamically on an asphalt running track or a clean city street surface, bathed in bright, crisp morning sunlight. The lighting emphasizes the technical materials and cushioning. The background is a slightly blurred urban cityscape suggesting motion. Include the brand name Aero Stride clearly on the image and a clean sans serif tagline, engineered for speed. Square aspect ratio 1:1. Then I took these images into Figma and applied a standardized AI-generated label to half of them. Then I recruited 140 participants from the DACH region, being Germany, Austria and Switzerland. I set up a survey where they rated the ads on 4 dimensions that are competence, trustworthiness, clarity and engagement. Then I exported the data into a CSV, cleaned it up and fired up a Jupyter notebook to run data analysis with Python. And when I looked at the aggregate data for the total sample, I first thought that my code was broken. For competence, the mean score for the unlabeled group was 2.87. The labeled group, 2.83. Statistically, that is no difference. For trustworthiness, 2.94 versus 2.88. Again, no significant difference. Even for engagement, usually a purely emotional metric, the label didn't statistically drag the score down. Now, this suggests something wild. Algorithm indifference. My participants looked at a fake chocolate bar, saw a label saying "This is AI" and said, Yeah, looks pretty good to me. But why? Well, my theory is that the visual quality of DALL-E 3 is now so high that it overrides the bias. If the output looks professional, the process doesn't matter. The signal of quality is louder than the signal of the label. I had basically disproven the fear of algorithm aversion, or so I thought. But then I did an exploratory analysis. I started slicing the data by demographics. Gender? No difference. Education level? No difference. General attitude toward AI? Surprisingly, no difference. But then I split the data by age, and suddenly the invisible line appeared. I split the group into under 30s and over 30s. For the participants under 30, the label meant nothing. Zero sensitivity. They are true digital natives, so they grew up with filters, CGI and deepfakes. To them, AI generated is just a neutral fact, like made in Photoshop. But now let's look at the over 30s. When participants over 30 saw the label, their ratings for competence, trustworthiness and engagement dropped significantly, so they punished the AI. For this demographic, algorithm aversion is very real. The label acted as a warning sign, so to them it signaled that the content was fake, lazy or deceptive. So why do people trust ads even when they're fake? Well, if you're young, you trust it because you don't care how it was made. You only care if it's good. We are moving from a world where we judge the source to a world where we judge the output. But if you're older, then trust is fragile. Transparency in this case actually hurts the brand. And this was just a bachelor's thesis with 140 people, but it hints at a massive societal shift. We spend so much time debating if we should label AI content to be ethical, but my data suggests that for the next generation of consumers, those labels might become as invisible as the terms and conditions checkbox. So we aren't entering a world where people are fooled by AI. We are entering a world where they just don't mind. The chocolate still looks tasty though.